Hello everybody, I hope you are well. And okay, in this video, I think, let me just select the right screen here so I can see your the chat in case someone is talking or something. So okay, we are going just to compose something using the modern scoring strings by AudioBro, which I just got recently, so actually yesterday, so I still didn't have time for checking it out. So hopefully you are listening, because yesterday we had some little problems. I don't know why, but we had some problems. So this sounds beautiful, it's a beautiful library. So I just wanted to compose something with it, so we can explore the different options and maybe learn how to use it. I wasn't really used to this. I was checking some videos and it looks like the smart. It sounds beautiful. And I think you can just select here menu and you select the intervals you want, something like that. Yes. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, here you select the tonality. So just trying to check how this works. Anyway, it looks nice, So shorts. Okay, let me. Okay. Okay, and if I select here, okay, that's beautiful. Okay, so here looks like you get the marcato. Okay, so here you select how you can change the different short articulations, I think. which is interesting. Inverted velocity, not velocity, I just don't want to change speed. Not sure how this works. Key switch. Anyway, I usually will just load one different articulation for each of the short notes type. So I mean a different patch for each of the articulations, so this is not a problem to me. Okay. So martelé. That's beautiful. Sounds beautiful, really beautiful. Pizzicatos. Okay, so let's try just to create something. I'm going just to remove this. Okay. And let's go with the piano sketch as we usually do. And let's try just, I want something cinematic, something beautiful, something, I don't know, maybe, sorry. Okay, so something just like lots of chords that we can maybe, yeah, something like this. I like that actually, that sequence of chords. So 2, 3, 4. And maybe we can play later with something else. So, you know, I still didn't introduce the library in my template because I just don't know what's going to work best for me and what am I going to prefer other libraries. So, just in case, let's start maybe adding some violins, first violins maybe. I guess these are the first violins. Okay, this is the first time I load most of the patches. I did a battery save before, but I guess it needs a bit of time. Okay, so harmonics. I want this to start with harmonics maybe. Okay, so and maybe then we can go with the cello and violas and basses with sultasto or something like that. So let's move this a bit so we have a bit of room, just to start with this sultasto thing, with the harmonics thing. So I'm going just to show you the piano sketch, and I'm going to record the harmonics in the violins, in the first violins. So F minor. I made a mistake. I think it was here. Let me check the piano sketch. Yes. Yeah, looks like this is the piano sketch. Yes. Here we should have B major. Okay, so if we go back to the main screen, let's call this violins first harmonics. Okay, and now I'm going just to use maybe okay, let's see violas maybe. Let's load the violas just playing the sul tasto. Okay, I think hello matadis, I don't know how to pronounce, sorry. Here we are just composing something with the modern scoring strings, which I just got yesterday, so still not sure how to use the library at all. These are the violas playing sul tasto. But you know sul ponticello? No. I think I prefer. Yeah, I'm going just to use sul tasto. So this is the piano sketch that I'm going just to reduce volume with in it, and this is the what I played in the piano sketch, and I'm basically going to play these chords with the violas, cello, and basses. So let's record the violas. So far, we have the first violins doing harmonics to start the track. So let's record the violas now. So there we have the violas playing sul tasto. And now I'm going just to, I still don't have the library introduced in my library because I just don't really know what is going to be best for me, because this is of course not the first library I have of strings. So okay, let me just load cello here. I'm going just to add the sul tasto theme, that's what we said. So cello are going to play sul tasto. Okay. Celli sul tasto. Okay. So let's have again the piano sketch as reference, and let's play the celli now. Okay. Okay. So let's record now the bases. Just doing probably the same thing. So bases, here you are. Okay. Bases sul tasto. And let's record just the root notes here, probably. Or just maybe with some inversions depending on the voicing, okay? So this is the piano sketch again. And let's go with the bases. Hello, Joris. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. We are just here composing with modern scoring strings, as I think you were yesterday here with us in the evening, and I just got installed this library, and then we had some problems with the audio that they just got solved restarting the computer, so not sure what happened, honestly. We are just trying the library right now. Yeah, I think so. You can hear, right? You can hear the piano now. Like if I put the volume. Yeah, I think so. It was just I'm not sure what happened. I just restarted the computer and it worked, so not a problem. Okay, so these are the bases sul tasto, and I'm now just trying to check the library. So this is what we were thinking about. I'm going just to mute this. Okay, no, not that, but this. Okay, and we have recorded some harmonics in the first violins just to start the track. Then we have violas, celli, and basses doing sul tasto with a chord sequence we just got here. Let's see. Uh, that's what we got. And I'm going to use Liberi's choir just to help with this. So I'm going just to play the children choir in top of this, so we can just get a different feeling, you know, a different, more magical one maybe, or something like that, more fantasy, cinematic in some way. So let's get, this is the piano sketch for the reference, and I'm going just to record the choir, okay? Children choir. Okay, let's add reverb to the choir, quite a lot. Okay, let's reduce a bit the volume of the choir too, and let's also work on the final note, because as you know, this choir doesn't come to niente. So I'm going just to tweak this a bit. And okay. Maybe we can also add some harp, which is always nice in this kind of passages. So let's see. Okay. Let's repeat again. I just got. So this is beautiful, I think. Let's see. Maybe we can just bring the melody to the flute. Maybe, I don't know. What do you think? Are going two flutes to be nice here for melody? And let's see what kind of melody we could get. Let's improvise something, that's all. So let's go back to the piano sketch for reference. Yes, normal. I don't know. I'm more focused on the different textures and how the library will respond to these things. So let's see what can we get with some flutes, if we can improve this a bit. This is the piano sketch again. I don't like that melody. It's like not really a melody. Let's see what we can get. I don't like it either, but it's okay. It's a bit better, I guess. So I'm going just to add some bassoons, probably this, but only in some in some in a place where the harmony changes quite a bit, or there is a beautiful change in the chords. So probably if we check here the piano sketch, it's probably going to be probably here, which is B major. Okay, let's see with bassoons, including the bassoons there. I'm just putting this a bit earlier just to get to enter in the context. So let's go. Okay, so B major. Yes, not bad. So maybe actually we could just even add horns there. Let's add some horns. Just this is just an exercise, okay? I just don't pretend to create a track now. Let's add horns also in the B major change in the chord. So this is the piano sketch, and we are going to add it here in bar 15. Honestly, I'm not really happy with the horns there. Maybe they are also too low. I'm going just to write this voice. Okay. Okay, so not that voice, but okay, let's remove that one and just bring this. Okay. Copy, and yeah, this. Let's see. A bit better. I think the horns were too low. So okay, let's probably add now. What can we add? What do you think, Joris, if you are there? Celesta, maybe? Celesta, okay. Okay, I'm just going to use the piano sketch for reference again. And I'm going just to play something in the celesta. So let's go piano sketch. We have there the harmonies in the first violins. Okay. There are some mistakes, but no, nothing serious. And as this is just for getting some textures and see how everything works. Yes, but you mean maybe changing the sul tasto articulation for arco? It can work. I thought about that before because it's like sul tasto basses sound really low, even when with the higher dynamics. Maybe we can just select the arco if you want, because as I pretty much know in composing, I'm glad for your strings. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate it. And of course, this is the idea of these things. If I can help someone or just feel, just be kind of an inspiration for you, that would be great. Just with idea of helping other people, because I learned a lot when I was starting to from channels where there were composers doing these things. So and I still watch these videos, this kind of videos from some people I like. So it's a great way, I think, just to get to know new methods and to learn a lot. And I don't know, because each composer has their own methods, and it's always good just to see how other people do some things, because they probably will do it differently than you, and you can learn some things in their process and just get what is better for you, and just implement it in your workflow. So I think Joris was saying changing the sul tasto articulation for arco in the basis, and probably he's right, because the sul tasto is like too I don't know, it could be it could have deeper sound. So let's see how this sounds with the arco articulation instead of the sul tasto one. Okay, maybe. Okay, I just reduced the values of the modulation of CC1 because it was like too aggressive to my taste. It was like everything else was trying to be soft and delicate, and then the basses were like quite aggressive in comparison. So just reduce that value, which I think it blends a bit better everything together. So thank you, Joris. I appreciate that. And come on, guys, I would like also to listen to some of your music, because I think it was Luis Miño, who was here the other day, this past week, and he just was working on a track or something, but I think finally we couldn't get the link, or he didn't share it yet, or I just don't remember, but I couldn't listen to the piece. But come on, if any of you have a YouTube channel or something where we can listen to your music, if you want to share, I think that's always great. That's always great. So, and of course, if you just compose something and you want to do it live, let me know. So, if it's possible, I will be there just looking and talking to you too. So, okay. Perfect, Joris. Yes, come on, you just feel free to share here wherever you want, okay? If you want to share your own music or anything, it's totally fine. Okay, I'm going just to add maybe clarinets here from Berlin Berlin woodwinds, sorry. So clarinets, sustains, and I'm going just to play where the bassoons start with the change of the chords. So let's go back with the piano sketch again for reference. Okay, and let's record the clarinets here in the bar 15. So let's go. There was a mistake in the celeste adder. So B major. Okay. I get inspired, load Cubase, play around with my cheap stuff. Come on, and get frustrated because I can get the sound I want. Yeah, I understand that feeling because I felt that many times, especially when I try to compose something that I'm not used to. Like, I don't know, big band stuff. I just don't like that. Come on. But I had to compose. Actually, I had to create a soundtrack for a game that was focused on that style. The game was cancelled, fortunately. No, but it's just a style I just didn't like at all. You know, it was kind of funny game, and they wanted that kind of big band jazz style of in the music, and it was a nightmare to me because I just don't enjoy that, you know. And of course, I just don't have the right libraries, which is something important, I think. Hello. I'm sorry, really sorry, but I just don't speak your language, so not sure if you said something else. I'm sorry. Okay, I was just talking about getting frustrating because you can get the sound you want, as Hell Angel just said. And yeah, I think that's something that everyone has experienced at some point, and probably especially when you are starting, as you said, you are starting in composing music, right? And I think that's pretty common, but it doesn't. It can't. You can't let that stop you, you know, because that's part of the path of yeah, of the way to get to enjoy these things. One of the reasons is probably just that probably you need to maybe, I don't know, usually, okay, I'm not talking about you especially because of course I just don't know the exact situation, but it's like often it's because we don't really know or we don't really understand the style we want to sound like we are working on. As I said, it happened to me with the big band music that I had to do. I first of all, because I just didn't know how to write that kind of music, I started to study, and yes, it improved a lot, but still it's not for me, you know. But it's like each style has some things that we need to understand, we need to apply in order to get that genuine sound in that style. So depending on what you want, if you just didn't know about that or you just didn't understand these things of that specific style you are trying to write music in, it's almost impossible that you sound like that. Good thing is that music doesn't change. It's like it's always the same rules. It's not like, I don't know, medicine science or rocket science or or law, where when everything is constantly updating and everything is constantly changing. So music is always what it is, and it's not going to change. So the style you like is going to be that style, and it's going to be achieved in the same way always. So it's easy just to learn how to do that better. So that, of course, that's how I think about it. That's a good way to motivate yourself, because you can just go and study and you are going to achieve it, because it's not going to be changing and it's going to be the same forever. So you just need to understand some rules to apply them, and you will get that sound. Also, of course, you will need some libraries, unless if you are working on a computer, like most of people do today, I think. But yes, it's about just copy techniques, copy resources. Uh, Nobody is inventing anything today, I think. You often write Chinese folk music. That's cool, man. That's cool. I'm not really familiarized with that, but you probably use. I think I have an instrument from China here. Okay, I have a couple of them. An erhu, which I love actually. Actually, it's here by Evolution. I love this violin. This instrument is beautiful, and I think it's original from China. Like. Okay, it has tons of reverb from the front default, but if we reduce, okay, it's nice that they recorded also go quite dry, and then this is one, and I think this one also. But I just didn't use this so much. Just in a couple of tracks, maybe. Yay. Yes, these are beautiful, and also, at least here, probably in the West, we are not really we are not really used to this kind of sounds. Of course, more and more people are using them as something exotic. But yes, that's the best use we always find to this kind of instruments, like something exotic, because we are not used to them. So probably I just don't know. Okay, but maybe in China or Japan or I like to use these erhu Chinese instruments. Yes, of course. I guess probably in China it's just the opposite. Maybe some of the sounds that are common here are weird there, are exotic there. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. I'm started with sketching first on piano like you do before I search for inspiring sounds. There are a few advantages of sketching on piano first, and it's basically that you just don't get lost with the sounds, and you just focus on getting interesting harmonies or interesting melody. Of course, often, at least to me, some libraries just are inspiring themselves. So if I load, for example, I for example like so much the ensemble patch here just for inspiration. I'm not going to use this for composing something, because I like to write each line independently. But this is inspiring to me. You can find really interesting things here, like. I don't know. It sounds beautiful. Yes, this library is beautiful. I just got it yesterday, so still learning how to use it. That's why this video was called that way. But I was just telling about the advantages of maybe just sketching on piano first. Yeah, original strings. I think I don't have these ones. These are the small ones of 29 euros or something like that. I think I have some of that, but Spitfire Audio. Mm, I think, yeah, but I only have a full piano, and I think I just don't even use it. And then these ones are free. Actually, the labs or labs, I don't know how to pronounce this in of Spitfire is pretty well. It's pretty good. So, and this one not bad. I just don't like it too much, honestly. Anyway, if you write first in a piano, the idea, mm, you just focus on getting a nice melody and a nice harmony, and to make this interesting. Of course, you can also just write any details that you feel is important for the track and that you probably will forget about later if you just don't write it here. So I just found out that I get probably more interesting structures and melodies and things if using firstly sketching in a piano and then just bring it to the different instruments of the orchestra. Also because if you write the piano sketch correctly, often it helps you directly with the orchestration. So this is the piano sketch we got for this part, and yeah, I had clear now what I wanted here because also I just wanted to try this library, but often you can directly know, okay, if the melody is here, imagine this is the melody, you can already have in mind which instruments of the orchestra are good playing in that register. You reduce a lot the options you have in mind for a melody. So, for example, you wouldn't do this melody in a cello, for example, in the cello, for example, but you could do that in, I don't know, an oboe because of the register. A cello here is going to be, actually, I'm not sure even if it, because I always, no, actually, a cello there is not going to be able to play all the notes, while an oboe is probably quite comfortable, or a clarinet or violins. So it gives you an idea already of how you should orchestrate what you wrote in the piano sketch to make it work in a natural way. So it's always really nice. PC is burning, so I rarely use it. LAS. You mean this library, the LAS is this one? I just got yesterday these two ones. I had already the second library. I think it's here, actually. It's here. I had the second one and just got the upgrade to this one. But I still didn't use this, didn't try it correctly. I just tried the sound a bit. And actually I get this problem constantly. So it's like, okay. Let me just, it looks like here it solves it. It solves it. So, and it sounds beautiful too, but they are quite different. So and it's weird, I just don't know how to use it. So and you have Sordino too, which sounds beautiful, but it's too dry. So probably if we add some reverb, just let's try to insert it directly. If you add some reverb here, it's going to improve. I don't know. Let's see. Arco. I had here, but I'm not sure if... Yeah, I have an expression pedal here. I just don't use it often, so... You know, it's... Sometimes, if I press the sustain pedal and stop, it sounds, but sometimes it disappears. It's weird. It works different from other ensemble strings. And I don't know how this works. Brightness. Okay. Too strident there. But maybe a bit is good. I don't know. Pizzicato. I think LASS are famous because of their short notes. It sounds beautiful too. It's just different sound and much less articulations. Because here we have arco sordino, tremolo, shorts, that includes two, probably marcato too. Okay. Pizzicato, trills, harmonics. How is there harmonics here? Beautiful. That sounds weird. You can listen. Anyway, let's record. Let's compare with this one here. Harmonics of this same chord. Let's see how this works. These are big libraries. So the harmonics. Much better, in my opinion. Much better. This is beautiful, you know, it's beautiful. A beautiful library, so... Okay. So we have this so far. I'm sorry. I feel like the choir is too low. Hello, Niran, or Niran, Niran. Nice to see you here. Of course, you can check this whenever you want. You know, this is just a test, just trying to see how this library works in some kind of passages like this one we just put here. But of course, this is because I just got the library yesterday and I'm still not used to it, so I want to see how this works in different contexts. So for example, for the legato, I think I'm going to keep using what I've been using for a while already, which is these three libraries together, layering each other. I think that's the best legato I've found. But for other things, like maybe sultasto stuff and harmonics, I really like it. I really like the sound of these things. And of course, also the ostinato stuff. So actually, let's play with that, with the ostinato feature of the library. I'm loading the celli because I want them to create some. Okay, so let's go with the piano sketch. I think we can. I don't know. We have finished in E major. We did something like. We could do something like that. What kind of, a kind of bed of sound in that way. So if we play celli, how can we maybe, so it would be down 2, maybe, and okay, yeah, we can just basically maintain here, but I want it to be slower. No. Okay, so just to avoid the engine, just to select the what it understands as the best temp, as the best speed for the ostinato, you just need to unselect the auto feature. So yeah, okay, I like that. Let's just try to see how this works. Okay. It reacts also to the expression. Okay, we need to change that. I just wanted to try this. Okay, so, and what if we just mm, this is just legato, I think. It was arco. So the same here. I just duplicated the basis patch, so I just don't need to tweak here the dynamics and the expression. So just because this is just a test, so okay. But it doesn't, it's not on tempo, right? In the right tempo. Yeah, it is. Okay, how can I change the interval it plays here at that point? Because I don't want it to be, no, it's this one. I don't want it to be, come on, is this one. I don't want it to be that interval. I want this to do, let me load the piano. I wanted this to do I don't know, maybe but it does. I think it does that thing. So I don't know. How can I maybe change that? Let's see. Okay, no, this changes the articulation. And what does this thing do? It's like playing this same note. It's weird. If I play this A. Okay. This changes the tonality. I need to understand how this library works because it's weird. You know, that's weird, a bit weird. Okay, I guess I can just do this. Yes, exactly. But you know, I just checked the ostinato videos, and I of course I didn't do it with the library in front of me. Okay, again. Okay, I understand what you mean. I thought you meant with this library. That's weird, come on. So you can't hear again. Okay, so I'm going just to stop. Yes, no, you probably just hear what my headphones send to the microphone because they are open headphones and you can probably hear what I listen to, but not directly from the computer as you should, as I think you were listening to before. So it looks like it's a problem with something on OBEs because I just don't understand. Yes, yes, yes. For example, you can listen to this more than what. Hola, Jean. Nice to meet you. We are having here some problems with the audio, so I'm going probably just to restart the computer, and I will try to figure out what's happening, why this is happening, and try to fix it so it doesn't happen again, because it happened yesterday too. Like after some time, the audio of the libraries and these things didn't work, stopped working, and microphone meanwhile works. I've tried different ones, and finally the only one that made that worked to me was, wait, look, it's called, let me see, black hole 16 channels, because the 2 channels one, which is the first one I tried, only worked for a few minutes. Then you only could listen noise. And before that, I show you audio or something like that. Now, wait, I will write you so you can maybe know the program. I use black hole 16 channel. And before that, I used I show you audio or something like that. And the I show you audio worked pretty well, but I don't know what happened, that one day it didn't work at all. So, and I tried just to reinstall it and do something with the, I don't know, something weird I read that I could check, and I checked that, and still I couldn't use it. So finally I got the black hole 2 channels, which is free too, and it worked, but only for a few minutes. Then I started hearing weird noises, and finally I just reinstalled it and just chose the 16 channel version or something. I just basically don't know nothing about, I just don't know anything about these things. I just check some YouTube tutorials about that, about how to make it work, and when I got it, I was happy, but now it looks like it gives me problems. So I'm sorry for that, but honestly, I just have no idea what's happening. You can listen to that. I thought about that, but it would be weird, that it's these libraries, the ostinato ones. I don't think it's about the library, honestly. Okay. I don't know. You still have the output from logic, which is probably sent to the black hole input, so I guess it is indeed black hole output, which is the input. Yeah, it looks like it's black hole, because also, if you can listen to the microphone, that's weird. Especially because microphone, yes, both, I have, look, wait. This is my OBS, okay? This is where I have things. Okay, this is just this view. I called it Careto. That's just funny. Then I have the piano roll, and then the do, which is what you, and now I'm talking, and you can see these two. I don't know why I just put it this way, because it was the way I found out to work better. But as I said, I just don't really know how this works. So probably I just can, I have the microphone duplicated maybe, because I think it's mono. Hello, Satai. We are just trying to solve some problems here, and you know, these two output are the ones I was using for getting the DAW logic sound. And if I select them here, so this is this is the microphone, and I have my interface here. But for example, it would be, this one would be this, and it's black hole 16 channels. And it happens the same with this one, which is the other one that I was getting the sound from Logic. It's also black hole 16. This one is the other one I tried, but it didn't work, and this one directly is not in the computer anymore, or I just don't understand anything about that. So if I go to wait, no. If I go to Logic again, and I go to Preferences, Audio, here I have, hello Laureli. Here I have just the output device is just the multiple device output I created, following just instructions, and the input device is my universal audio interface. So I don't think if I get if I change here, actually I just don't even have the option, you know. It's like I can select the black hole. I can select the universal audio, and this should be, and in this one, for example, allows me. The other one doesn't allow me. And I think now you are listening here to the microphone again with this one too. Yes, but you know, we were way more than just a couple of minutes. And you know, it worked pretty well to me for 3 hours previous days without problems. I just don't know. But you know, this looks like solved when I restart the computer, which is also weird because I just don't know. It's like something just didn't work correctly with the configuration. It's not about the interface, it looks. So I just don't really know, honestly. Maybe it's a occasional thing of black hole. Looks like that, I think. So I don't know. I'm going just to restart the computer, so I don't know. And we'll try to investigate a bit about black hole thing, and hopefully I can get something better. You know, I just didn't want to buy any software for this because I think actually they are quite expensive also. And you know, I just don't do this as an investment of to get money. I just do it for fun, and just if I can help anybody, but not because I want to get thousands of followers or anything like that, you know. So I also didn't want to spend money on these things. Anyway, I will try to check where is the problem. Probably, I don't know if Black Hole has any kind of support or something, and maybe we'll ask them about that. But anyway, so thank you in any case, Angel, for the help, and I don't know, I will try to solve it, and if not, I don't know, I will restart the computer and check if the problem persists, if it just stopped working again like yesterday. I don't know. In any case, I'm sorry we can just continue with this because it's just a problem that I don't know why it happened. So, for example, okay, nothing happened. So, It was nice to see you all here, and I'm sorry again for the problem. Hope to see you next time, okay? So, bye guys. It was a pleasure just to have you here. Bye.